everyone for joining our Connect. This is the second TED Club Connect week call. We just finished one, and you all are part of number 2. I do want to just take care of some quick housekeeping things. First and foremost, we are recording this conversation, so just wanted to let you all know that. That doesn't mean you don't need to change anything. I just wanted you to all be aware that it's being recorded. Second, please take all photos and everything like that. We hope to be able to share them later. Any photos that you share with us, we'll put up later on a blog post and share with the rest of the TED Club community as we finish TED Club Connect week. Let's see, and then other than that, let's have fun. We're waiting for 2 more groups to join us, but hopefully that they're able, everything's going well and they're able to participate in everything. But we'll hear from them. We can go ahead and get started as we go from there. So we've got David. Do you all want to introduce yourselves, lady?
Yes. I am the facilitator, and my name is...
Wait, just 1 second. What might be the best thing to do is to come to the camera, because right now your head is chopped off. Perfect! Yes!
I am the facilitator, and my name is Doğa Ören.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
Hello.
Okay, sure.
I see cameras going up.
Okay, then this is Gözde Karaş, and she's the what was it? No.
Go ahead.
Maybe what was it? The social media. Correspondent, yeah. She's the correspondent.
Great. Hi, what's your name?
Gözde.
Yes.
Her name is Gözde.
Nice to meet you, Jessica.
And then the person next to her is Ayşegül Çedoker, and she's the storyteller.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. And then this is Ece Koç, and she's the correspondent too.
Hi.
Great. Nice to meet you.
And then she is,
Correspondent. I'm the correspondent too.
okay, and her name is Ayşenil Yüksel. And then she is Ayça Bayı, and then she is the storyteller. And then she is Ezgi Küçük Murat, and she is the storyteller too. And then this is Sevcan Karasılayımanoğlu.
We can see her. We can see her. We can't come closer.
Tabii saniyelerine geç var. Birazdan kal. And then she is the facilitator too.
Wonderful. Well, it's nice to meet you all.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Of course. And is David with you all as well?
Yes. He's taking photos.
Behind the camera.
Perfect. I love it. Hi, David. It's nice to see you.
He's coming.
Hi.
Thank you all. And Nico, it's your turn.
Hello everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, I'm Nikos. I'm from Thessaloniki, Greece. Nice to see you all. You're a great team. Unfortunately, I'm alone because we have a bad holiday here in Greece. But anyway, I'm really happy and thrilled to see you all together. I'm sure we will exchange some ideas and information about the project. And I'm really glad to proceed and to join this really wonderful project as a standard club. Thank you all.
Great. Thanks, Nico. Well, great, everyone. So I guess what we're really going to, the conversation is about how things are going with you all. I see already you have some lovely t-shirts, which I think is fantastic. My question question for you all, I guess, is where are you in the process of creating your presentation?
We're in.
Everyone, even you, Nikos, I know you're speaking on behalf of your whole group, so that's totally fine.
We're in stage 3. Yeah, so
We're thinking on our ideas and
we're trying to develop it.
we're trying to improve. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And Nikos, where are you all?
Okay, we have just finished, we have completed our scripts, our presentations written in written papers, written forms, and now we have selected a few really interesting presentations from some of very talented students we have. One is about robotics, another one is about the theater. The kids are really excited about that. They presented really excellent information about their hobbies and their way of presenting themselves. So we're moving to stage 2 to actually practice these presentations in Greek as well as in English.
Oh, great.
We're about to start these presentations next week.
Oh, wonderful. So you're getting ready to film them next week.
Exactly, yes. We have selected four great presentations from the kids. They did a really great work, and everybody loved it. They have humor, they have spirit, they have the talent to present themselves, and I think we did gold in this case with a few kids. And so we're about to start filming these kids next week.
Great.
In English first and then in English.
Okay, that's great. I think that's important. The English ones that we can have, but I think the Greek ones, it's important to do it in both, so that's wonderful.
Sorry, can I ask you a question, please?
Yeah.
What was the other country that you did, that you had the chance to talk face to face like this? I mean,
What was the other country?
yeah, or I mean, where was it when?
So you want to know where everybody is, like where we are and where Nikos is from?
No, you said that we had the chance to talk face to face with two groups.
Yes.
And what was the first one?
Wait, I don't know that I understand the question. Maybe come closer to the camera, to the microphone a little bit, because it's hard to hear you.
You said that you had the chance to talk face to face with two groups, and what was the first one?
Sure. I understand now. The first group that we spoke with earlier today was a group from Poland. They were all high school students who were in the very beginning of their club in Poland.
Thank you.
Of course. What about you all? What are you all thinking about presenting? Nikos was saying that some of his club members are talking about robotics and theater. What about you all? What are your presentations going to be about?
My topic is about name energy.
Go next to the camera.
Yeah, I think you're going to have to come up to the camera, fortunately and unfortunately.
My topic is renewable energy.
What was it about? I'm sorry.
My topic is about renewable energy.
Okay, great.
Okay, just go.
My topic is about nature.
About nature? That's one? Okay, cool. That's great.
Hi, and my topic is about Atatürk's his visions.
Alternative vision?
Yes.
Oh, cool. All right.
No,
No, Atatürk's vision.
Atatürk. He is a leader in Turkey. She said Atatürk's visions, and Atatürk is a person, a leader in our country. but
Oh, Ataturk's vision. I see. I think
like
it's
in
alternative.
America, Martin Luther King. He's someone like him.
I see. Okay.
Can I read?
Yeah.
I'm passionate about Atatürk's vision and I want to respect his ideals in my talk. Mustafa Kemal Atatürk was the first Turkish leader and president who saved our country. He modernized Turkey and brought us peace. He is important to us. Atatürk always wanted equality, peace and happiness. Some of the rules are man and woman equalities. And he founded so many things for all our own lives. That's it. Thanks.
Great. Thank you for sharing. Thank you.
I've chosen creativity as a main idea, and I chose this topic because some people in Turkey are judgmental about new ideas and revolutions. Many schools usually block creativity, and I think this is one of the most important issues that stops a nation from developing a modern and well-educated generation.
Oh, that's great. I love that idea too. Wonderful.
I'm passionate about fashion. I made I decided to take my idea a step ahead, so I chose fashion because I like and I believe that fashion can also be studied in middle school or given as a subject. Would it be possible to have a fashion mission? Maybe this is unusual, but I love this idea, but I know this is impossible. For this reason, I want fashion to be middle school subject studied throughout the year.
Great. So passion is in middle school. I like that.
So my idea is that there should be an issue that counts your steps you take in, the calories you burn. It should use the sun energy to make this work.
Okay, great. Calories and energy, is that your idea?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Okay. My topic is about music, economy, and technology, but I'm not sure about it, so I'm just planning.
Great. But it's about music, and what was the second part?
Economy and technology.
Oh, music and technology. Okay.
And then my topic is science and technology and psychology, and I don't have an idea yet, but I will have one.
Perfect. I think you're on your way if you have at least what the general theme is.
Yeah.
That's great. I love all of these ideas. I think you all are on the right track. It seems like you have some strong passions and some big ideas. That's wonderful. Let me ask you, I suppose, or Nikos, do you have any questions or anything?
No, I'm wondering if they have any problems with English language, because we had to translate the process, all the papers in Greek, so as for parents to be aware of what we're doing. And then we had some participation, but still they're quite skeptical of what we're doing with the TED. It's not quite familiar yet in Greece, but it's starting to be in schools as well. So that was a problem with the language. We solved it through translation of all the papers in Greek. And then we had to gather the parents together so as to inform them of what we're doing. And then they trusted us, so they let us proceed with the project. But I don't know if you have any of these problems as us.
I don't think so. I don't have any problems with this. I don't know.
Sorry, where are you exactly? Which country
I'm in New York City.
What about you? Are you both in New York City?
No, Nikos, where are you?
No, actually, I'm in Thessaloniki, Greece. You know, Thessaloniki is the birthplace of Atatürk.
The birthplace.
Isn't Greece near Turkey?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
There's a museum here in Thessaloniki.
Oh, that's so cool.
Is it okay? Can you see the students now?
No, it's still gone.
Now? I'm here.
No.
Greece. I love Greek mythology.
Hello?
David, we can hear you, but we can't see you. Oh, there you are. You're back. That's all right. We're glad that you're here now. So we are speaking. Okay, cool. I would love to give you the opportunity to just introduce yourself and where you're from.
Okay. Hi everyone, I am Kekul. I am the facilitator and I am from India.
Hello.
And you're speaking with Nikos, who is in Greece.
Hi, Kiko.
Okay.
Nice to see you.
Hi.
And
Nice to see you.
And you're speaking with Nasibe Middle School TEDx Club, and all of these lovely ladies who are club members of that club. So you all are 7th grade?
Yes.
Yeah, great. And Nikos, how old are your club members?
They are on the they're on the 6th and 5th grade. That is 9 to 11 years old.
Okay, great. And Kikul, how old are your club members?
Same here. I have students ranging from 5th grade to 7th. So same 9 to 12.
Wonderful, great. And Kikul, I'm assuming your club members is kind of late where you are, is that correct?
Yeah, it's already almost 8 at night. So I can't actually call them all together.
Yeah.
But next time I would wish we can have something according to our time zone. So all my club members, in fact, they were very excited. They were even ready to stay back at school, but that's not a possibility as of now. So
That's too bad. Well, yeah, next time I think we'll have some more times that work a little bit more broadly. We tried hard to include as many time zones as we could this time around. But great. So the ladies in Turkey, in Neshibe's TEDx Club, were telling us about their big ideas and asking us some questions. So where we left off, someone was talking about English and it being a little bit difficult to create their presentation in English. Is that right? How's that going for you all?
Can I please just say something?
You
Gayasas. Did anybody over there understand it? Because I looked how to say hello in Greek, and is it true?
Yasas. Yes, that's in Greek. Yes.
Okay. It's wrong.
So how do you say hello in Turkish then?
Merhaba.
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 Yeah, not bad.
Merhaba.
What about in Hindi? Okay, cool. Say hello in I'm not sure what language you speak. That's so embarrassing. But
We call namaste. That is our greeting. Namaste.
namaste. Nice.
Namaste.
Yeah. And in the United States, we just say hello.
Hi, what's up?
Yeah.
What's up?
Hi, like that. Hi. So, for everyone okay, cool, since you just joined, we're talking about presentations and where we all are and all of that. Where are your students in, where are they in creating their presentation?
Well, they have basically worked on their interest and what is something that really excites them. And they're currently working on different speeches, like they're gathering ideas, they're going through different presentations, the links that we have in the facilitator idea list. So they've gone through all of that, we've discussed, and they are framing their own presentations right now.
Oh, that's great. What are some of their ideas?
Somebody wants to go to space, and somebody wants to cook and innovate in cooking. And then somebody is talking about time and how it flies and what we can do about it. So we have a lot of varieties that they are focusing on.
Great. I love that. I think that's great. Do you think, and this is for everyone, I have a question, is it hard to come up with a topic for your presentation?
No, I don't think so. I personally don't think so because there are a lot of issues that are going on, and there are a lot of problems that we can find solutions to. So I think it wasn't hard.
No? Well, what's your topic again? Will you remind us?
The topic I chose was creativity and some people blocking it in my country, Turkey. So yeah, that was my topic.
Great. Okay, that's wonderful. Thank you.
Sorry, where are the students of TED in Greece and India?
As I said, so if I may, as I said, we have a bank holiday now in Greece, and unfortunately they're having a nice time outside, probably.
Okay. India? How about?
Okay, and my students probably are about to go to bed as it is already 8 p.m. like time to go to bed in India, so I can call them here.
Okay.
But that means what the exciting thing is for you all is that you get our undivided attention and that we get to hear all about your ideas and what's going on with your TED Club, which is a unique opportunity for you all. So you get to, and you can ask us as many questions as you like about creating presentations and all of that. And David, feel free to participate as well if you have anything to say or any questions or anything.
Yeah, is it possible to have those meetings? Like, because this is the first time for the students to join this meeting. But is it possible to have other meetings?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll do a TED Club Connect week again, probably in the next few months. So it'll be the same idea where people can sign up, clubs can sign up for a time that works for their clubs. But also what you can always do as well is you can find time. So I know that there's the Facebook group, which is the best way that we have to communicate with as many people as possible. But you can also always find a time to connect with a fellow club around the world. You know, what some people have been doing is just putting up on the Facebook wall, saying in that group, saying things like, "Who wants to connect with my group? Let's find the time." And then what you can do is email us, and we'll help you make that happen. So we're happy to do that all of the time. Make that just one-off opportunities for clubs.
And by the way, I'm the one holding the camera, so this just makes it difficult for me to be there. Yeah.
That's totally fine. I like you. Yeah. You can be a voice coming from behind the camera. So we heard that it was not difficult for some people to find their topic and their ideas because there's so many things to talk about. Did all of you feel that way over in Neshibe?
Yeah, I mean, probably because I don't have an idea yet, but I easily found my topic. And I found a TED video to match my topic, so.
Great. So you think it was easy to find a topic, but perhaps it's difficult to find an idea about what you want to talk about specifically in that topic?
Yes.
Yes.
It's hard to develop the idea too.
I have a question, I guess, how did you come to find your idea? So forget if you don't have like a topic about what you're presenting about, but you have this big idea. How did you figure that out?
Me? Okay.
You want to talk about it? Yes. Okay.
So I know some people. I have my cousin. She lives in another city in Turkey, and it's more in east, right? East part of the Turkey, and those people usually they're like less modern, and they're really judgmental about all these modern things and technology and all these kind of things. And I know that she's a great artist, but her parents doesn't let her do anything like that. They want her to marry and have a house and have children and look after them, and she's not allowed to have a job herself and anything to do anything by herself. So that's why I want to break this, and I want this. I don't want people to judge other people because they did some things by themselves, especially women, and this happens a lot in Turkey. So yes, that's why I chose this topic.
Great. I think it seems like you have a strong idea of where your presentation is heading and where it's going, and that's great. I think that's wonderful.
Thank you.
Of course. Someone else was talking about their idea has to do with nature. Do you know what you want to talk about with nature?
I'm passionate about nature because I love protecting nature, and I'm a scout, so I must protect the nature. I think protecting nature doesn't mean not to throw trash away. We need to save water, save energy, or we can create projects about them, and we can join some clubs and we can make donations. And I think I must improve my ideas about that. That's all.
That's great. It seems like you have a pretty good start though for your topic as well. Though those are all really important things to discuss and important places to start, don't you think? What about, do you all have any questions for us and as you get going and as you're starting to figure out what your specific ideas are? Do you have any questions that we might be able to help you out with? Because you've got people representing all places from all different points in the world, and you can ask us anything that you'd like that you can ask. Right? I'm going to speak for Nikos and Kikul and say you can ask us anything that you want that might help you with your presentation, or maybe even about where we are and everything.
We thought that there were going to be other students, and we prepared questions to ask them.
Great.
But there aren't any students, but yeah, we have the questions. I can read them for you if you want.
Please, absolutely.
Okay, so we wanted to ask them that why are they passionate about that topic, and why did they join this club? And we really wonder the conditions that they're living in. So we wanted to ask them about these two, and how did they had access to TED Ed clubs, and how did they get to meet their teacher? Yes, did they meet their teacher by their school or somewhere another? Did they search for it? And yeah, those kind of questions.
Great, wonderful. I think those are really wonderful questions. Why don't we start with what we're all passionate about? So I know that what I can speak for myself, and maybe Nikos and Kikul, you can speak for yourselves and also for your students, what you find that they are passionate about and why. Maybe they've shared that with you. So why don't we start there? Why don't Nikos, I know you spoke a little bit about robotics and theater, but how did they get to that conclusion?
Well, actually, regarding my school, I just introduced them to the TED Club through the website, and we had a discussion about their topics, their fun way of spending their free time. And Lefteris, one of my students, said, I'm really thrilled about robotics. I really like robotics. I really like the Lego club. We have a Lego club in the school as well. And so I'm really excited about working with bricks and the motors and the computer and with the SCRATS program, so to create the robots. And so I said, why not presenting them through the TED Club? And I saw them, I presented to them a few videos from YouTube, where you can find a lot of videos from TEDx regarding education, regarding different subjects. So they were really excited about all these videos and said, okay, well, we're going to do that. We will be presenters as well. And so we will present our hobbies and our passion. One of the passions was the Lego Club for Lefteris. And he did a great job presenting that through a humorous way and through a fun way of creating and presenting things. And then I have Eugenia, who is actually thrilled about the theater. She likes the theater, she likes acting, and so she watched a few videos regarding the theater from TED, and she said, okay, I could do that. And also, they managed to convince their parents as well, and their parents were thrilled about this club, this TED club. And so we formed a passionate group all together, creating the scripts and creating the presentations, and now filming the presentations next week.
Oh, wow, next week. So, oh, that's awesome. That's really, really great. Does that help answer some of your questions?
Yes,
Great. Great. What about you, Kipul? What about some of your students, and how did they come to...
I would definitely share that initially they were coming up with so many ideas, and it was really difficult to narrow it down to something that they want to really pursue, because they, like I shared, they want to talk about art, they want to talk about technology and then space and cooking, and like these were all their hobbies. So they could not really come down to something which is like one thing that they want to really focus on. And then I also felt that the more I was exposing them to the actual, TED videos or presentations, they were in fact getting carried away. They were just trying to copy somewhere. They could not really understand that it should be their own stories. So for a while, I had to stop exposing them to that, and then concentrate on what they really like about and what they feel about issues. But we do make sure that whenever we have a lot of small presentations and competitions within the school, between students, like inter-school as well. So in that competition as well, they focus on the same idea and then present. So it's like they get more opportunities to work on the same idea again and again in different forms. Say suppose even for writing competitions, they use the same topic. For even a poetry competition, they focus on the same topic. So somehow they're now getting the grip of it and then narrowing down to a presentation.
Great. All right, that's awesome. And I think that you hit on something that's really important. And ladies, as you figure out your topics and what your presentations will look like, I think it's remember, like Nicole said, to focus on your own story. Like, what is your relationship with nature? What is your relationship to why Ataturk's vision is important to you? What is your relation to, like, one of you was talking about your cousin, and she's an artist and all of that. How does that relate, how does that fit into your own story? I think that's really important, and that's what's going to make a lot of the presentations really stand out as well, and then also be that much more fun for you to create and talk about and discuss and debate sometimes. Yeah.
So we didn't really get the question. Did you ask how our presentations are going to look like?
Oh, I was just saying, I was talking about more about how, to take away some things that both Nikos and Kikul said, they talked about the importance of telling your own story and how you relate to the topic and how you relate to the idea that you're discussing. So like, when you were, and I'm so sorry, what was your name?
Me.
Who's at the camera now?
Me.
Me? You were talking about your cousin, right? Who is an artist, but she can't be an artist right now, and she's facing these types of things that are working against her, right? So how does that affect you? How does that make you feel, and what is your story? And I think wrapping that into your presentation is going to be important for you, but also to tell, the story of why that's an important thing.
So she's not actually my cousin. She's my relative. She's my relative, but she's not my cousin. And I get to see her a lot, and I see that she's upset about this. So I see her being upset about this, and that's why it affects me. And I want to find a solution to this problem, and because she's not the only one who is in this situation.
Right. What are some of the other questions that you all had for the other clubs?
How did they have access to this club easily? We were wondering about that.
Sure. Nico, Nicole?
Yeah, there was a problem on accepting kids to the club. Actually, we had a few submissions because they didn't understand what the club was, and they were quite skeptical at the beginning. But afterwards, they wanted to join, and so we had selected from a bunch of kids. But I think it's growing. It's growing since they understand what is the meaning of the club. And since we have the second TEDx event in Thessaloniki, a few of them know about that. So the ones that knew about the event, they were thrilled about this club in our school. But it starts growing time after time, year after year. So I think we will have more people joining the club and participating in the event and project as well.
Okay, well, can I ask
Great.
a question too? How many students does the TED clubs in India and Greece have?
More.
We are eight.
Negative.
We are 8 people in this club.
There's 8 of you, and you're all, do you go to an all-girls school, ladies?
No.
So only girls wanted to be a part of the club?
Yes.
That's awesome. That's great. Did the boys, did they get scared and they got intimidated by how big your ideas are and how great they are?
No.
Do you have any other questions for anybody, any of us, or even for us here in New York, if you have any questions for me about your TED Club or anything like that, that's also okay. Anybody, Nikos and Pickle, please feel free to ask questions also, or maybe you have questions for the middle school group, for Nishiva's middle school TED Club.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
Are you a teacher in a school in New York, and are you like the TED? I mean, are you like David?
I am not a teacher, a classroom teacher right now, but I do have a club of my own. But they meet later in the afternoon.
Are you
but
in school?
I work at TED, the headquarters at TED.
Oh, whoa. Well,
But I'm not. Yeah.
you said that you had a TED group. I mean, are they in middle school or high school? How old are they?
The group that I work with,
Yes.
they are, well, and they are a local group, so I get the opportunity to kind of help them out and help their teacher out a little bit. But they're in high school, so they're 11th and 12th grade on their way to university next year.
Are they all in the same school?
Mm-hmm.
What is the name of that school?
Their school is called Democracy Prep.
Okay,
But-
thank you. Democracy.
What about Nico Technical? Do either of you have any questions or anything for me or for the ladies?
Yes, if I may, about the videos, how they're gonna be uploaded on a platform so we can see them afterwards between colleges and schools. I believe that would be great for us to see these videos.
Great.
Okay.
So what you guys can do, we do put some of the videos up onto our blog. So if you nominate videos, when you upload, what you'll do is when you're finished filming them, when you have the videos created for each of your club members who are creating a video, is you'll upload them to the TED Club's YouTube channel.
Okay.
And you can see there's a button on your facilitator resources page that you can follow. And it will guide you through those steps. And as you're doing that, you'll be able to nominate any of the videos that you like. There's no parameters, or there's no guide. There's no, this is why you would nominate one. Just nominate ones that you think are strong, is what I would say. And then what we do is we get notified that the videos have been uploaded from your groups, and we get notified that they've been that they've been nominated. So then we'll look through them and then potentially put them up onto our blog. And there are other ways that we're really looking to expand upon that and really provide them with that much more of a platform. But also, no matter what, each of your students really have access to that YouTube link that's hosted by TED. So they can share that with their families, maybe with the rest of their club members if they weren't able to create a video, that sort of thing. So there's an unlisted YouTube link that they can share, but then you can also nominate it so that it becomes a little bit more public. The audience that they reach, the video reaches can become a little bit wider that way. Does that make sense?
Yeah, thank you. Is there a deadline for those videos to be uploaded?
So you have a cycle, a length of time that you've let us know that you're working with the same group of students. So at the end of that cycle, that's when we expect to see, have you upload the videos and all of that. And you have some time. And if things happen, maybe, deadline, school and holidays and all sorts of things happen, that's okay. You just have to let us know so that way we make sure that you still have access to things, that you know that you're still working with the group, that sort of thing.
So I have a
Okay,
question.
thank you.
I also had a similar question. I also have the same concern because, like I shared, some students are already almost there and some are still working on it. So, it's all of them because it's a big group and none of them have really decided to drop out as on yet. So if some of them cannot finish on time, then can we give them a little more time so that they finish? Because they're really interested in, but they're taking time.
Yeah, you just have to let us know so that way we make sure, because like I said, you've let us know the length of time that you're working with a cycle of students, so one group of students. So if that time is coming to an end and you need more time, just let us know. Just send us an email and say, we need more time. And that's what you have to do. Okay? And what will happen is, go ahead, people.
So I have a question.
And if I start a new cycle, can I go ahead with the same students? Because if they want to continue again for the new cycle, can I have the same students and new students as well?
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Sorry, I have a question that I want to ask.
Yeah.
We were wondering that can we be facilitators and to other students when we grow up and next year when we become 8th graders, can we be an example to 6th graders and 5th graders?
Yeah, absolutely. You mean, so you would still need to have someone like David who would be working with you, but you can definitely invite other groups and other levels to be a part of your club, and you could be the student facilitator and lead the group and be much more of a leader in that way, kind of like what you're doing now, because you're a student facilitator as well, correct?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, so you could do that, and then you can invite the younger students to be a part of your club if you'd like. So all of you would still be creating presentations, but then you would be the person, you would also be in charge, have more responsibility that way.
Okay.
But no matter what, you need to have an adult. You must have David with you if he's going to be working with you again.
Okay, thank you.
Of course.
Oh, I've got something to tell you. Can we finish the video calling because our bus is going to leave?
Yes. Absolutely. Don't miss your bus. Go ahead.
Well, thank you for informing us.
Thanks.
Thank you all. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It was lovely to meet all of you. And next time we'll have more students and everything too. And it's just been great. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day
You're
to speak with
welcome.
us. Don't miss your bus.
Okay,
Go
thank
get
you for
your bus.
informing us.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Nikos and Kikol, thank you so much for taking some time to speak with us. It's lovely to have you here.
Thank you.
Okay.
Take care.
We'll talk soon. Look forward to it again.
Please, thanks. Bye.
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 This way.
Oh, wait.
Okay, what?
Okay.
What?
Can I ask one quick favor for the here? Can we take a really quick photo? So if the girls come close to the camera and gather around the camera.
This is hard.
This is very hard.
Very hard. And everybody hold still. Everybody smile. Perfect. Wonderful. That's great. Thank you